What's going on, BallHer Hoops? Episode 3, public school conference predictions for our area. Um, let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to start with the Southern Carolina Conference. This conference has Sun Valley, Marvin Ridge, Cufferson, Porter Ridge, and Weddington. I'll start it off. I think Marvin Ridge finishes first in this conference. Matter of fact, let me start from the bottom. Sun Valley finishes fifth. I think Sun Valley is going to be good though. They still got Tyler. I think it's Tyra. Tyra's still there. 2024 return some other kids that'll be good. But I think between them and Coverson is 4th, 5th. Coverson, I have them at 4. I got Weddington at 3. Weddington just beat South Mac in a good game. The Lady Tigers. The Lady Warriors versus Lady Tigers. I saw them in Fall League. They look good. I mean, still got Bailey Page over there. She's been solid for them. They got a couple other guards that they just play well together. At 2, I have Porter Ridge. Porter Ridge has the young freshman Ashanti, and they still got the shooter. I can't think of her name right now. That's the crazy part. I think it's Sydney, if I'm not mistaken. Olivia Burke hopefully is coming back this year. That'll be big for them. And they got some good size as well, so that I got them at 2. But I have Marvin Ridge at 1. I think Marvin Ridge is going to be one of the better teams in the area this year if they can put it all together. They got a lot of great pieces. Jenny Briggs has been a really good point guard. Just a couple other girls that are really solid, and they'll be good. I think they beat Independence over the summer, which is big because Indy is a really good team. And they had some other good wins as well on that NCHSA event. Yeah. So next is the Queen City 3A, 4A, Huff, North Meg, Hopewell, West Meg, Hardin, West Charlotte, Chambers, Mountain Creek.
I guess I'll take this one, man. I started from the bottom. I got Hopewell, man. Just not sure how they're going to bounce back, man. They lost a lot, lost the coach. Rooting for coach. I just think it's going to be a tough situation. That conference really got better. They added Hardin. I got a chance to see Hardin play in the Fall League this fall. Where they were playing as the Rams. Okay. But they were pretty good. They were young. They had a kid that could really move the ball, really get downhill. They had some pieces. They had a big girl that could rebound. So I think under the right tools, they're going to be pretty decent. I think I have West Meck next. Got a chance to see them in a practice situation. They're going to be a scrappy team at the bottom of that conference, but they're going to just be a tough out. Last year they won 5 games before they got to the conference, so I think they're going to be pretty darn good, at least in that conference. I think they're going to be competitive. Then I got Huck. I know they were a playoff team last year. I know they return a lot. That's going to be a tough conference, though.
Yeah.
You got to play North Mick twice. You got to play Mountain Creek twice. And then I had West Charlotte. I had West Charlotte. I know I got coach over here thinking, man, but I got an opportunity to see them, compete with them, watch them a lot, and I think they just really got really good confidence. They're playing really well together. New additions to the coaching staff, I think has really helped Coach Moffitt.
Shout out to Ev and Nikki. That's
right, definitely.
Alumni coming back to help out.
Man, that has been so major for those kids, just seeing them on and off the court, super confident. And I think they're just going to continue to grow. Then I got Chambers third. I think Denise going back over there really helped them out. They got Elise Kerr, who's over there. I think they're going to just be really good, see how they come together.
Yeah.
Then I just got the top 2 tied. I didn't.
Coach. All right, Coach.
All right. So if I got to pick one, I'm going to go North Meck 2, Mallet Creek 1.
All right.
I think that, North Meck, Boston Bates, it's going to be kind of her year.
Should be.
It should be her year. Its leadership's going to matter. She can play that game. I think the double trouble down low is going to be the X factor. on how the East adjusts to the real games and the physicality of the conference and the state altogether.
Right.
And then, Mallard Creek, it's just that time, I think, for it to all kind of roll together. Both the sisters, like Young, Olivia Robinson, she can stay healthy, right? They're going to be super good. So I think that conference is going to be fun to watch, as always. I think it's going to be good from top to bottom, as always.
I think so, too. I think so. I usually wouldn't do this, but
You got
Coach
to.
tripping. West Charlotte's third to me. I watched Chambers play. I watched West Charlotte play. I haven't seen Huff play, but I know what they bring back. I have Huff fourth, and I have Chambers fifth. Honestly, I don't. It's nothing against Chambers or the coaching staff. I just think they have a lot to work on. Just when I watched them in fall league, I think they have to find an identity. They have some good pieces, but they
You
struggle.
got to know who you are.
Yeah, they struggle, and I think West Charlotte's finding themselves.
Well,
I think
yeah, definitely.
they have talented kids in there, really athletic, and the guards, they have a lot of guards that's been there.
Right.
That's finally coming on. Latasia,
Yeah.
she's finally healthy, so that's going to be really big for them. And then
Yeah.
they got a couple of wings that
Yeah.
will get it. So
Right.
I think they'll be third. I mean, I think the top two still are separated from the rest of the group.
Yeah.
All right. Southwestern. Oh, I'll do that. You want me to do that one, or you got it?
Which one?
Southwestern 4A.
So I had. It was hard.
We're starting at the bottom.
Oh, we're starting at the bottom. Starting at the bottom. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. At the bottom, I had Rocky River,
Mhm.
East Met, Garinger,
Mhm.
Butler, Providence,
Butler's
and
not in it. Providence.
oh, that's the wrong.
Butler
Yeah,
is
you
not.
got Providence. Butler's.
Yeah,
Butler is
Butler.
in our conference.
For real?
yeah.
I must have missed out on Butler.
That's one mistake. I'm just
Yeah, it might be a little biased. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, and then I had. Oh, that's so hard. I had Indy at 2 and then Catholic at 1.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a battle between those two, especially with we got Carson coming back.
Yeah.
But with Catholic, I feel like they right there.
Yeah.
And they want it so bad. Not saying Indy don't, but between Blanca and her team, I think she's trying to get one for real before she get up out of here.
This is her chance.
And this is her chance, and she got they got the pieces to do it. So I think I got Catholic at 1.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not even gonna talk about it because her room is gonna be a little mad.
I love you though.
Excuse me. All right. Northwestern 3A 4A. I had Hybrid at 1. Oh, start from the bottom. South Caldwell at 6. Sorry, y'all. This something hitting. I had Freedom at 5. Alexander Central at 4th. Ashe County at 3. I can't get rid of it. At 2, I had Watauga.
Watauga? Okay.
I just don't think Hybrid beat them last year.
Right.
They were number 1 in the conference. And they had a tough freshman.
Yeah, they do.
So I got them at 1.
Right.
Okay. What you had?
You had Somet.
Okay. So Matt, start from the bottom. We got Palisades, Berry, Olympic, AK Myers Park, and South Meck. I think it's still going to be a battle like it was last year between South Meck and Myers Park. But RGKL is really coming together as well. So between those three, I think it's going to be a battle for the number 2 spot. But I think South Meck takes it all. Adding Michaela is a huge piece to them guard-wise. They still got KB there. Or KB is going to be big for them. Yeah, she's coming in. I think she's going to be big for them as well and take over the game. So, yeah.
What you have, Coach?
Oh man, I got Myers Park winning.
I got Myers Park winning. So I think I like South Meck.
I do.
But I think Myers Park is kind of
Season.
Yeah.
above them right now. Just looking at the teams, I've watched both teams play. South Mex they still got to find their identity.
Right.
Coach Clark does a great job with them.
Yeah. I actually had AK second in that conference.
I can see that.
Just think Molly Burns senior year, Autumn starting to find herself. I just think they're gonna.
They play well. They play very well together. Very well.
It's just about who hits the best stride January.
Yeah,
for sure. So, I think that's going to be a tough conference. I think those three
is going to be top.
I really think Myers Park really is going to separate themselves, just because they have the depth. With Amani Varner coming in, she's going to be really good as a freshman. Bringing that off your bench, you still got Reese, you still got Jaron, you got the big kid that they have, and then they still got a lot of good guards on that team that are just solid. Yeah. So I always forget her name, Shayla McDaniel. She's a soccer player, but she's really good at basketball. I love her game. She plays really good for them. Coach Barber does a really good job as well. So we're on the Greater Metro 4A. You want to do that one?
Yeah, man.
3A 4A.
Yeah, they're 4A, right?
All on 4A? Oh, yeah, they are.
So, I had A.L. Brown, Mooresville, South Iredale. I think I like them.
I like South Iredale. They're going to be.
They were in the fall league,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I definitely like them. Coach has done a great job. Coxville. This one was a tough one for me right here. Hickory Ridge.
At 3?
At 3.
Okay.
West Cabarrus at 2. Lake Norman at 1.
All right. I'm not mad at it. I had to switch. I had Hickory Ridge at 2.
Right.
Just because I think they have a little more experience. But with Tyler Collins coming back to West Cabarrus, I think that helps them out. I'm assuming Ashley Shaw is still hurt. So I think that's going to be the hard part about West Cabarrus. But they still have some dogs on their team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shariah White. Saw her yesterday at Media Day. And she's going to be a really big piece for them. Where we at? Western Foothills, 3A. So I'll start at 8. I got West Iredale, North Lincoln. Then I have Statesville at 6. Ford at 5. North Iredale at 4. I got Hickory at 3, even though I think them and St. Stephen's could flip-flop. Hickory has some really good kids on their team that will push towards that number 2 spot. But I have St. Stephen's there for now. They had a great record last year. They bring a lot back. But number 1, I think East Lincoln by far. East Lincoln's going to be really good again this year. They didn't lose much. They lost one kid, Madison Self, which we had the pleasure of having her come last year to play in the All-Star game.
Right.
But they still have a lot of talent. Kiki's going to be really good. And Kiki,
Monastery kid.
Yeah, and then they still got the Haley McFadden kid. So they should be, if they go undefeated again, it may be a little different this year as far as playoffs because you still got Robinson, you still got West Rowan.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough go for them.
Yeah,
very different.
And so
3A playoffs in itself will be very different in the West. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, for sure. I will do the Southern Piedmont because you can't do it because that's your conference. So I had 8 Concord. I think they're still trying to get better. 7, I had Carson. At 6, I have Southborough. And 5, I have Lake Norman Charter. They were really good last year, but they lost a lot. They lost a whole lot. East Rowan at 4. Mary Church is still going to be really good for them. At 3, honestly, 3, 4, I think could flip-flop. I think Citrus Cabarrus, once they get all their players back, Janae Duncan hasn't been playing. She's been injured. I think once she comes back, they took a big loss when Taylor Smith left and went to Concord Academy. That kind of hurt them. I have Northwest Cabarrus at 2. And I don't know why I thought
Jameson and Robinson.
Let me be clear.
Is Robinson
J.M. Robinson, West Rowan, Northwest Cabarrus and Central Cabarrus all in that conference.
For some reason, I don't have them in
that conference. Is super good at the 3A level.
Let's go back. I got J.M. Robinson at 2, Northwest Cabarrus at 3, and then West Rowan at 1. I still think West Rowan still has the better talent. I mean, you still got the 2 bigs. That's the biggest thing. But you got to realize Emma Clark still is there for West Rowan, so she's going to be able to don't get me wrong, Ella's a different beast. But I think with Tiara, Lauren, Demaya Pfeiffer is the X factor. She's a guard that can do whatever. But Tiara, I think that makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you got something different, Coach.
And I had an opportunity to see that J.M. Robinson team without Ella.
Yeah.
And I'm just, my mind is thinking, okay, they're a super aggressive team naturally. The kids that were already there, they just played hard and gritty. And then you just throw those 2 calm, collected, high IQ kids into the sauce, and I just think they're gonna be super competitive. I don't think that
it's gonna be a good conference.
It's gonna be a good conference.
You're gonna have to see it firsthand.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it though, because I think, like y'all said, it's gonna be a competitive conference, but like you said, West Rowan.
I think West Rowan. I mean, it's gonna be really good.
Their season.
we haven't seen Ella and Cameron play in a public school setting.
Right. And it's different though. It's different.
It's a lot different.
It's different.
Because, one-on-one prep's a really good program.
Right.
And they play a lot of private schools. And I always tell people, it's not that private school is different than public. Like, there's still talent on both sides, but it's the environment. Like, you go to a girls' game at a private school, dead. Nobody's there.
Right.
If you don't get to the girls' game in time, JV girls almost, you don't get there, you might not get in. So that's the biggest difference. I think that a lot of people don't understand. So I want to see how the environment adjusts. But for right now, I think West Orange, the champs are still the champs. So
I'm excited. I can't wait to see.
Anybody want to do the Big South 3A?
Oh man, I think that's another competitive conference. I didn't really have a bottom. They're so top heavy. It's really good. I had Ashbrook 4th. Okay. I think it was a toss up, man. I like what Crest is bringing back in that conference. I think Huss is still going to be good, keeping Brooklyn. I think Stuart Kramer is about to really pop out. With
they'll be first?
I think they'll be first.
Who?
Stuart Kramer.
It just had a phenomenal summer. Yeah, she just continues to get better and better and better. And they were good last year. They got better as the season went on, and they were young. So, I think if they just keep building on that, they're going to turn the corner on the other teams in that conference. Whereas, Crest is a lot older team. I didn't see the kids. From traveling, right? They got the kids that play for like JP Elite or something like that. I seen them this summer, but I just think that's the way it's. Ashbrook lost a lot as far as the scoring, but I think they're just traditionally good year in and year out. I think it's gonna boil down to Stuart Kramer and Huss, how they both go. I think Crust is still gonna be competitive in that conference.
Right. I actually had Hunter Huss first in that division compared to Stuart Kramer. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I think Stuart Kramer lost Zion Duncan. I think she graduated, that's a big piece. And they still have other kids that are filling voice, but losing that big of a piece, I think she was averaging somewhere around 16 boards, 15 points, something like that. Yeah, she was consistent. So I think just losing that piece is hard. So I might have this conference wrong. So the Yakin Valley, anybody got that one?
I just picked Albemarle.
I say I got Albemarle number one.
I don't know why I had J.M. Robinson in that conference. Albemarle for sure. I think North Stanley, Union County, 2-3. I think Union Academy. My fault. Union Academy should be good. They still have Jaden. Jaden's going to be good for them. And then North Stanley was good last year. And then the Southern Piedmont. You got them, Coach? Or you want me to go ahead and knock it out?
You go ahead and knock it out. I can tell you my top 2.
I think I had Cherryville 7, East
Mm-hmm.
Gaston 6, Highland Tech 5, Burns 4. I had Shelby at 3. The sister graduated. I don't know why I can't think of her name. Was it Holyfield? Holyfield. She graduated. Both sisters are now gone. I know that's probably good for the rest of the schools. They're probably like, I'm tired of seeing these sisters. So, and then I had Thomas Jefferson at 2, which I think they're going to be really good this year. I think this is 2A.
Yeah,
one 2A. And Bessemer City at 1. And then Central Carolina, I got Salisbury at 1, North Rand at 2. Right. I think those are the 2 top
Salisbury,
teams.
man.
Salisbury should be. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think they still have a lot to work on to get to that championship game, but they're still going to be good. I think Michaela and Jamira should carry them to a winning season, of course. Mm-hmm. But at least I got them going at least Elite 8 in the playoffs. So I think that's everything. It's gonna be good
this year. It's gonna be a good season.
All right. So next we got the Providence Day scrimmages. We're gonna give you each one of us give 3 or 4 games that we think will be really good, and we'll just go from there. All right, y'all.